Guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Mike.
I'm Shelley, and we are camping with Confers. Thanks for joining us again.
So if you watched our video last week, well, if you didn't watch our video last week, go back and watch it because this is a follow-up to last week's video. So last week we talked about our 5 favorite things that we really enjoyed about the area around Yellow Springs and Bryan State Park.
Well, it was a review on Bryan State Park, and then we said, here are our top 5 things.
Right. So today we're going to run over those top 5 things and show you why we really enjoyed those things. So let's start out with number 5.
Number 5 was Clifton Historical Mill.
So Clifton Historical Mill is a pretty cool little spot. They do a bunch of Christmas lights. I think she said there was like 3 million lights or something there in the Christmas time to go down and check out.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you a little clip of our time there and
some of the food, excellent stuff.
So where are we at today?
we are at the Clifton Mill, established in 1802. I think this is still a working mill, but it's also a restaurant and has a little store in it. So we are going to get some lunch.
Good, I'm hungry.
Very good. Okay,
Let's do it.
go. I hear the water.
Yeah, so the mill may be running. And we were here some time ago, so maybe.
On the motorcycle, though.
On the motorcycle, yeah. But I remember you have to walk around the building to see the wheel.
There it is.
So it looks to be working.
Like at Christmas time, they have this all lit up really pretty.
Yeah, Cynthia said the camp hosts, they have like 3 million lights here now at Christmas time.
Oh. I feel like we saw it lit up.
We wouldn't have ridden our motorcycles down here in the wintertime. Got ourselves a little wishing well here. It's like the original Cracker Barrel in here. You see that red wine?
Yes.
I'm hoping it's Ohio made.
Yeah, it's the wine from that winery.
Is it Ohio?
Yeah, it's the wine that's from that winery.
Oh, perfect.
They got the best pictures on there.
Oh, yeah?
Did you see?
Not your mother's red.
When Chris, look at this one.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Got little Franks. Little papers, little eggs.
I don't think that you even need Frank's for that. That looks delicious.
It's gonna be delicious.
We are at Clifton Mill Restaurant. They're most known for their pancakes, but is it very good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna dig into my French toast and bacon.
So number 4 is Young's Dairy Farm.
So Young's Dairy Farm is like a 5-minute drive from Bryan State Park. There is so much to do there. Dairy Farm is like...
That's just the beginning.
Yeah, so it's a great place to take your kids, but Mike and I went alone.
The ice cream, amazing.
Yeah. So they have food, they have ice cream, and that ice cream is made there, and they have tons of flavors. So I was really surprised. Well, I knew ahead of time that they made their ice cream there, so I didn't think that there would be many flavor options. But there's also cheese and other food options. You can also get a sandwich. The barn is open for you to see the animals, and they don't just have cows. They have goats, they have pigs, they have barn cats. They also have putt-putt and a driving range and batting cages and a playground. And I mean, it's just massive.
It's almost an amusement park.
And then they have additional activities like in the fall for Halloween. You know, they have like a corn maze and haunted hay rides.
Hay rides, yes.
Hay rides, that's it. Yeah, so just 5-minute trip from here, it's definitely worth going to.
Absolutely.
And so here is our time at Young's Dairy Farm.
All right, guys, so we are at Young's Dairy Farm here in somewhere.
Oh, actually, the sign says Yellow Springs, Ohio. So again, it's Yellow Springs.
There you go.
So it's more than just a dairy farm. They have. So this is their new building. I guess it's twice the size. I didn't expect so many flavor options. Here's where they make all of their ice cream have. It's nice to have these windows open, and then the cheese. They have all the steps listed.
All right, so I just cheated and had one of the cheese curds early. I didn't know that Frank's Red Hot Sauce and cheese was so good together. You gotta try this.
Cheese curd. I mean, cheese curds just so good anyway.
What'd you get for ice cream there?
I got toffee caramel chocolate.
Okay.
Is that true?
I don't know. And I got the lemon blueberry cheesecake.
But I better try this and make sure it's not poison before you have it. That's good. It's really blueberry. It's different, but it's very good. That was a good pick because you're not going to get that somewhere else.
Right.
Finishing up your ice cream?
Clean Plate Club.
Wow, I can't. Why'd we even take that with us? Uh-oh. It's a caution sign. Look out for the cows.
Yeah.
Let's go see the animals in the farm. Uh-oh. That did not look like love.
Cows out.
Oh, wow, we got everything. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. Okay. Somebody's happy. Let that tail go. Oh my goodness. You are so sweet. Come on. Number 3 is the Little Miami Bike Trail.
So the Little Miami Bike Trail is like 73 miles long. We got to take the bikes out and do a little bit of it, not nearly as much as we wanted to. But Shelley Kay got to try out her e-bike on the trail, so check it out. It's pretty cool.
Shelley Kay to get to the bottom of the hill. All right, guys, I have no idea how fast we came down that hill, but we were cooking. There she is. Whoop, whoop.
What happened? You broke?
No, I was just waiting on you to catch you coming down the hill.
Oh. I lost that bad habit. 10 minutes into our ride, and we are lost. There's supposed to be a bike path here, but all we've been on is roads. And I don't do roads, but it's pretty. Michael went on another recon mission to try to find the path, because he knows I don't want to go out there on that main road. See, like, those are fast cars. Thought this was gonna be a nice little casual ride. I'll just wait right here for him.
Well, I forgot to turn the camera on there, guys, but that was one giant hill. I'm sucking for air, and Shelley K's behind me, whistling Dixie. Goodness gracious. Oh, I see a sign for a bike. Turn at number 3. All right. I'd say probably up by the tavern. Cross traffic does not stop. What's the matter, babe?
I have a bug in my eye because it's nighttime and you're having me ride my bike.
Well, don't you know you're supposed to wear glasses?
No.
Safety
I
first.
didn't know. You're supposed to wear safety glasses on a bicycle?
Yes.
Never heard that.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not kidding. I have bed bugs all over me. Look, Michael, look at him. Pulling them out of my eyelashes. It's so gross.
You just have to floss when we get home.
No, I have to shower. They're all, look. Do not ride your bike at night on country roads.
Well, the further up the hill we go, the less bugs there'll be.
That is a lie.
Number 2 is the hiking in the area. We did several hikes.
This is one of the things that we kind of cheated on the list because we tried to narrow it down to just one hike for the top 5.
Couldn't do it. So we did 3 different hikes in the area. A couple of them left from the campground, some of them left in other areas, but check these hikes out. We had a lot of fun, great scenery. And,
Amazing, very
yeah.
beautiful.
And just how quiet it is out here on the trails is just amazing.
So here's some snippets from our hikes. Okay, so we just left Clifton Mill, had a delicious lunch. It's really lunchtime. And Clifton Gorge Nature Preserve,
That's
right?
where we are right now.
Is like right next to, I don't even know, might be a part of Bryan State Park. No,
I think they're disconnected, but they're...
they connect.
Yeah.
One's here and one's there. So we're stopping here to just do a hike. This was just like a half a mile. This trailhead's like half a mile from the mill that we were just at. So we're gonna try not to get lost. We took a picture of the map, so we're here. We're gonna go here to the nature center, and then we're gonna maybe do this here loop-de-loop
And back.
and back. But we did check on the dogs. always important to check on your animals when you're leaving them behind in your camper. We have Waggle that we use to track the temperature of the camper, and it sends us alerts on our phone if the temperature goes beyond whatever parameter that we set, or if we would lose power. Fun fact.
Fun fact?
Yeah,
Okay.
we love hiking. It's one of our favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
We actually met at a park, and Michael proposed to me
At the same park?
At the same park on the same hiking trail that we met.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And we're still getting lost together.
that's a true story.
It's definitely not a handicap accessible trail with the roots and rocks and stuff, but it's not muddy at all. It's pretty well groomed. I mean, after a hard rain, maybe it could get a little muddy. So the trail we're doing is about 3 miles, give or take, from what we have planned out. But set aside plenty of time, because if you do a regular hike at maybe 2 miles an hour, this one's going to take you much longer because there's so many places to stop and look at all of the scenery. So I broke the tripod for the GoPro today, getting out of the truck. So I got to do it old school until we make it back to our campsite to get another one.
Our GoPro has went through some things.
Yeah, I scratched a lens last week, so we only have one lens to use on this 360 Max. And now I don't have a tripod to hold it, so I'm just holding it in my hand.
Did you tell everyone what day it is?
Oh, notice the red shirts. Today is Friday, so you gotta wear your red. Stands for?
Remember everyone deployed.
Exactly. So all of those men and women out there keeping us safe, show them a little bit of respect, and remember to wear your red on Fridays. What are you doing?
Spying in the window at the nature center. So, pro tip, the Clifton Gorge Nature Center is only open on Saturday and Sunday.
From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so not very long.
And this is Friday.
Right.
So, they're not open.
Wah, wah. Oh well, we'll finish our hike. There are nice handrails and stuff that keep you away from the edges.
Did we say this already? There are no dogs allowed at the Clifton Gorge Nature Preserve.
Right.
You can have your dogs at John Bryan trails, but not the preserve.
Not at Clifton. So we're out here walking around, enjoying these hikes, and we want to remind you guys, you know, if you like our content, hit that subscribe button, you know, the notification bell, so you know when our new stuff comes out. And you know, it's free. So
And if you're already a subscriber, thank you.
absolutely. All right, guys, so yet another pro tip. When you have a wife who never remembers to bring her hair ties, it is your job to keep a hair tie with you at all times. I always keep one in my billfold to keep Mama happy. Now, when we get home, she won't remember to put said hair tie back into my billfold, so I'll need to replace it from the extra hair ties that I keep stored in my truck.
And that's why I married him. But I'm waiting for my hair tie.
Oh, I thought you already got it out of there.
Really bad with distances from here all the way down to get to the Inman Trail, because this is just like a straight shot. But you'll get to see the Beaver Dam on this side and everything. I want to say maybe it's a little less than a mile, like half a mile to a mile to get to the Inman Trail from here.
Where are we at?
We are at Glen Helen. I'm getting buzzed by bees. We are at Glen Helen Nature Area in Yellow Springs. So you have to pay $5 to park, and we're gonna go on a hike here.
What did she say, a mile and a half-ish?
She said there are several trails, actually. I think she said there's like 20 miles of trails, but the trail that we're going to do is a couple miles. So
Inman Trail.
the Inman Trail.
And there's Beaver Dam.
We're gonna see, maybe.
All right, so this is the very beginning of the trail here at Glen Helen.
And it is just switchbacks and switchbacks of stairs to get down to the bottom to where the trail actually starts. So, if you have an issue with heights or you have an issue with stairs, may not be the place for you.
Well, the staff member, she said that if you don't want to go down the stairs, if you would, instead of going straight to the stairs where we are, if you turn left, it is a longer way down.
But more gradual.
But more gradual and no stairs.
Okay. Lots of beaver dam. What happened to your shirt?
It rained.
I think somebody got too close to the waterfall.
Climbing back there. Look, you can see other people that have done it.
You got to touch your waterfall for the year.
Oh, yay!
Didn't even realize it. All right, so Glen Helen definitely falls into one of the top 5. I'm not sure what number we're going to call it yet because we're not finished doing everything. But if you have some extra time, the trails are super nice. They're very well maintained. There's some beautiful waterfalls out here. The trails are marked pretty decent, so it's not too hard to find your way around.
The beaver dam is so cool.
The beaver dam is pretty amazing. It's huge. I couldn't believe the size of it. So, all right, so just beyond Site 44, there is a trailhead right here. And there's thunder that I just heard. And this is the Furnace Trail, 1.3 miles. And then it's got a couple connectors that loops us back around right here to the campground. So let's get in here and see what we can do. All right, so we just passed a big pile of old stone. I'm like, oh, that's probably part of the foundation for the old furnace or something, since we're on the Furnace Trail. And then we see this guy coming up here in our future. I think this is the furnace itself, or part of it anyway.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is the old furnace. Yeah, yep, I'd say so. Pretty neat. Oh. I just want you guys to listen to this. What do you think, Shelley Kay?
It's beautiful. I love just hearing nothing but birds. It's beautiful out here, and that's why we love it. Okay, and the number one thing that we loved about this campground, or top 5 things to do in the area, I guess, was really just the campground itself because of its accessibility to so many things in the area. We didn't get to do the kayaking. We really want to get back to do that because they have put-ins here from the park.
And the water's still a little bit cold right now. I don't know that I'd want to go.
And it's high from the rain, but I definitely want to come back to it.
For sure.
But the campground it's small, but it's quiet. We have an amazing site here, Site 23, definitely recommend it. The camp host, Cynthia, sweetheart, very helpful. Okay, so Michael's hooking up the electric. I'm gonna go inside, let the slide out, see how everything traveled. You never know what kind of surprises you get. One time I used to store liquor bottles in the upper cabinet, and after travel day I opened the door and my basket of liquor had fallen to the ground. Nothing broke, thank goodness. Okay, so our camp host is here, Cynthia. She's bringing me some maps. Let's go say hi. Cynthia was nice enough to stop by. She's the camp host here at John Bryan. She's bringing us some info. Oh, the history. I love it. That is great. Okay, guys, so back to what I was saying. I'm getting ready to go in here, see how everything traveled. Hopefully, no accidents. It's true. Okay, so
What fell down?
there's a cowboy hat on the floor, and if that's the worst thing that happened, I'm happy. Okay, I'd like to just point out, do you see how secure our bikes are? Perfectly secure. And nothing else moved. Oh, except for the paper towels. Do you guys do this? Do you forget to take your paper towels down and then the whole roll comes down when you're traveling? Rookie mistakes. Oh, I did lose some ivy. I'll have to pin that back up. Okay,
You ready for sliding?
let's
You should
slide.
watch that door because that front cabinet is still broken from when I was fixing the other part, but I accidentally broke the
Why are you
cabinet
breaking my cabinet, man? So our camp host, Cynthia, gave us this paper as a guide to interesting and historic sites at Bryan State Park. And I was reading through here, and it says that the barn was located on the campground grounds, and it was the largest barn in Ohio, 280 feet long, 130 feet wide, with 5 different floors and levels, which could hold 200 cattle or 100 horses and 600 tons of alfalfa hay. That's a lot of hay.
A lot.
John Bryan was the architect and superintendent of the construction, and the barn was up until 1968 when they had to take it down due to unsafe conditions for people. So the fun fact is, if you go to site 53, you can see some of the foundation stones. So we are taking a walk to site 53 to see if we can spot the foundation stones of the barn.
I feel like 53 is right up here. So, site 53 on the paper might not be the same as site 53 here at the campground, because last year they just recently changed the site numbers.
Well, for this season.
For this season, right. So I just explained that to Shelley K, and she said,
I said, oh, that's right.
that is not what you said.
I said, you're right. Now, the problem here is, Michael, all these sites don't have numbers on them because
Right.
they're not open yet.
And on the map,
They are.
this is where 53 was. Okay, so we just got the skinny on where the old site 53 is. So on the new sites, if you're walking down past 60 and the new shower house will be on your left, it's going to be the last campsite before you make that left-hand turn. Supposedly there's one right inside the woods, and there's one in the base of this clump of trees over here. And our camp host said it'll look kind of like an old clump of pottery clay. So we're gonna head up here and see if we can find it. So when you come into this site, there's a big tree, and then here is one of the cornerstones for the old barn. You can see where the post set in the middle of it. And then supposedly the other one is over here by this clump of trees. So let's walk over there and see if we can find it.
And I'll pick up trash. That's what we do.
Right. Unwind myself from the dog. Oh, I see it already.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the other one.
If I would have walked back a little further.
You would have found it. It almost looks like an old fire pit, but that's another one of the old foundation stones right there.
Very cool.
Right next to this wonky crazy tree. It kind of goes every direction. Pretty neat.
Yep. And so we have 2 honorable mentions.
But the paper blew away.
Okay.
All right, so honorable mention number 1, I would say, is Yellow Springs, the little town of.
Yeah, so we actually drove our bike. We drove our bikes. Do you drive your bike or do you ride your bike?
You ride.
Okay. We rode our bike. I don't know. Okay, so we rode our bikes from the campground into Yellow Springs. So that was really cool to just be able to do that. Yellow Springs is very bike friendly. It's a cool town. The only reason probably why we rated it as an honorable mention and not in the top 5 is because when we went, all of the shops were closed. We've heard that there's a lot of cute shops. There was actually one shop open and it was cute. We went to, we were gonna eat at Ye Old Cafe, but we found out they didn't have a liquor license, so we didn't go there.
Is it Ye Old Cafe or Ye Old Pub?
Ye Old something.
Tavern.
Ye Old Tavern.
Yes.
Okay, you'll see it in the video. But we ended up eating at Wynn's Cafe, which was very good. It was pricey, but the atmosphere was really pretty. So here's a little snippet of our time in Yellow Springs. It's a very cute town, and I mean, we would definitely come back. Oh, one thing to add to that is one of the hikes is right in the town of, the trailhead is right in the town of Yellow Springs, so it would be really easy to, you know, shop or get a bite to eat and hop on that hiking trail to do that hike.
There you go.
Look, it's my knight in shining armor.
Thought that was my job.
That's what I was gonna do, that. Oh wait, no, there you are. Red wine. Do you have any?
No, we do not.
Oh.
You missed it by about 30 years. There used to be one up north, just past the old mall there. I had a vineyard. Although, you know, what's his name? There is a guy that buys grape juice and makes wine.
30 years.
No, there's a new one.
Mead and cider beer, but no Ohio wines. Our house wine is from California.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think there's a reason.
Sure. Oh yeah, French and rosé is our special.
So fancy. I get olives.
And we're gonna have cocktails. Cocktails with Confers. These are fancy. It's very fancy. Look at that. When you get 3 cherries, you know it's legit. What do you have in there?
Bourbon praline cheesecake.
Is it even your birthday?
Listen.
No. And you know what it is?
Father's Day.
No, it's Mother's Day.
No, it's Father's
It's
Day.
Mother's Day, but we're having what you want.
We
It's
talked
okay.
about that.
I saw it.
Your
Yummy.
birthday, you get a month. Father's Day, I get the rest of the year.
What? It's Mother's Day weekend. Are those bats or birds?
Birds.
All right, and so then that leads us to our last honorable mention, and that would be the opportunity that we've had to spend time with our friends here and do some things in the area with our friends.
So don't take this the wrong way that our friends make honorable mention. So we did this video to kind of show you guys the area. We just happened to bump into some of our other camping friends while we were here.
Well, we knew that they were going to be in the area.
Yeah, they were at a different campground, but we got to meet up with them. We had a great time meeting up with Cruising with the Colemans and those who glamped together.
And we met the Perrymans, Cliff and Jen.
Yep, and we met the Perrymans. We did a couple of farmers markets. We got to hang out with them, spend some great time, and it's always nice running into friends, making new friends, and you know, it's we say it, I think, in about every video that we put out. The camping community is just been great. So we always love meeting up with people and just hanging out and sharing stories.
Yeah, it's really about those relationships that you build along the way on your adventure. So,
so here's a couple of clips of us hanging out with our friends and enjoying the farmers markets.
and the rock garden.
Oh yes, and the rock garden.
So this morning we are headed toward Harmony Farm Market. It's in Springfield, and that's about 20 minutes from Bryan State Park. We hear it's a pretty good farm market, and we're meeting up with some friends.
Yeah, it's a rainy day so far this morning, so we figured it's an indoor farm market. So it'd be a good time to go over and get inside, maybe dodge some of these raindrops until this afternoon when it cleans up. When it cleans up? When it clears up.
Yeah, it clears up.
What's going on, guys?
Just
Ran into Mike and Joni, those who glamp together. It's a dangerous place.
she's here.
All that strawberry pie.
Yeah, down there yesterday. Oh, that's why they like that. They're Dutchmen. Yeah, they have the best donuts though. They do. You and Monkers don't eat
What'd you find there? What flavor is it?
Lemon.
Lemon fry
My
pies?
favorite flavor. And you missed it. I had one of these on the Evergreen video.
Oh yeah.
We were in Amish.
It was like 4 times that size though. They were monsters.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm getting it.
Okay. All right, stop number 2. We're at Frishy's Corn Crib here in Springfield, Ohio. So let's go check this joint out. See, they got a food truck. Have to check it out. Little hanging baskets with the moss in it to hold the water.
Super cute.
So what's your interesting tidbit?
We are classified as a campground here,
Okay.
so that we can only be open 6 months out of the year, but in order for us to sell the products that we have and want to sell, that's how we are able to sell this, is we're considered a campground, like a gas station. And
Do you guys have campsites here? Or?
no, you know, that's just what we're considered.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Harvest Hosting?
No.
Okay, so Harvest Host is a program where breweries, farmers, different places allow people to bring their campers and dry camp so you don't hook up. They don't hook up to any of your facilities. And it's free, like you don't charge the person, but the person buys something from you.
Well, we would be cool with that, because I mean, but like that's the whole point. We don't have to hook up for anybody.
Right.
Yeah, so
You don't have to have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Provide a place for them to park.
Right.
Visionary Art Environment, Hartman Rock Garden. It's kind of odd. It's just at a guy's house in a neighborhood.
Well, Michael,
Yes, dear.
I think it's a wrap here at John Bryan. It's been a great time.
It has been a great time. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave us comments down below if you have any questions about the area.
If you have not subscribed, if you would hit that subscribe button, that would really help us out.
And if you are subscribed, we appreciate all the support. We put a lot of time and effort into these.
Yeah, and we just hope that this would inspire you to keep your adventures going.
Yeah, get out there and get your boots muddy, guys. There's tons of fun things to do in Ohio.
Until next week,
Keep your adventures going.
see you guys.
See you later.